All right. Hello, everybody. We're here with another MKU Primetime. This time we got week 6, and we're here in Division 1 between Prestige and World Friend Star. So, this match definitely been very hyped up since the start. It's the 1 and the 2 seed, and both of them are on top of their respective conferences. So, should be a good match today. I'm Mikkel. I'm joined here with Squidz.
What is up, everyone? And yeah, as you said, I'm really looking forward to this match because we have the leader of the Star Conference versus the leader of the Shot Conference in Division 1. So it doesn't really get much hyper than this, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this one. And I think we can take a little peek at the lineups. So, if you
Nice.
don't mind, would you care to say the lineups?
Not at all, Mikhail. So on the side of World Friend, we have Flo, we have Lanfy, we have Mars, Swift, Theo, and Valor. I mean, kind of a typical lineup you'd expect from World Friend. No Thomas, I see, but
Mm-hmm.
you've still got obviously Mars, who Mars is the leader, right?
Yeah, Mars is the leader.
Yeah. So we have Mars, obviously. We have Swift. We have Theo. Well, literally just all the fucking. Dude, it's literally been 1 minute and I've already
All right.
cursed.
But yeah, it's basically it's the standard WF lineup. And on Prestige, we have Despair, Dragon, Julian, Roberto, Ryans, and Sebas. So that's also pretty much the typical lineup. No sketch though, and there's no
There
Japanese
is no
players
sketch.
also. And Dragon is actually playing, and I
Yeah,
think
we
that
haven't
this.
seen much of Dragon, I don't think, really.
Yeah, he didn't really play at the start of the season, but I believe he's been playing more recently. So should be a really good matchup today. I'm definitely excited.
Yeah.
Chat, how are we feeling today? But besides that, I don't know how many people are in the room slash if the room's even up. All right, the room is up. So
We've got
2,
nine
4, 6,
people.
8.
Just
We got
waiting on the,
9.
the last few people. I think yeah. I think we
Yeah,
got a
all
couple of World
WF
Friend.
is in the room right now.
Yeah, so we got mainly waiting on
See.
Prestige right now. But yeah, so who do you think is going to take it, Mikhail? I want to know.
Well, uh, I don't know. This is a tough one because these two play each other so often, and like they're pretty much the clear 1 and 2, I think, in the game right
Yeah,
now.
I think
So,
so too.
but I mean, Prestige has come up on top literally every single time, I believe, except for maybe like one or like maybe some scrims. But I think in league matches they're undefeated against WF Star. I could be wrong there,
Mm.
but I've definitely seen them take the cake
I
way
mean,
more than WF has.
Prestige has shown that they aren't exactly unbeatable. So they do have a couple of losses under their belt. When the season started, I think everyone kind of expected Prestige to perhaps not exactly wipe the floor, but most certainly do well, which obviously they are doing, but they do have a couple notable losses, some surprise losses as well. I think their loss versus JPP kind of took everyone by surprise on week 1.
Yeah,
So that it does show that Prestige, they are most certainly beatable, and I think if there is another team that can beat Prestige, I think it's got to be World Friend Star. Let's be
yeah,
real.
for sure. I mean, no Thomas is obviously gonna hurt them because in my eyes he's like definitely at least a top 2, top 3 player
Mm,
in WF. But yeah, I mean, like you said earlier, definitely. I don't. Some people were definitely expecting 16-0, but like it's a 16-game season, so even if you're the best of the best, you're definitely gonna show some cracks at one point or another. So it's definitely not a total shock that they would take some L's. But I think they've only taken 2 losses, and like we're getting towards like the very end of the season.
we
So
are. Yeah, after this week, there's 4 matches remaining, right?
yeah, only
I
4.
think so.
So if you have 2 losses with like 4 games to go, you're basically just guaranteed a winning
Yeah,
season at minimum.
yeah. I think it's safe to say you're doing pretty well for yourself.
And I mean D1 also, like what else can you
Yeah,
say?
you should never underestimate D1. I mean, which obviously most people don't, but the, there's, in my opinion, and I've kind of always felt this way, I think the biggest skill gap out of all divisions right now is simply probably the skill gap between Division 1 and Division 2.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because obviously we got um actually no, you know what? I'm not gonna say that. No,
uh,
I'm not gonna go there. No, I
I
won't.
mean, you kind of see it every season. You always have like the new teams from D2 they come up and then they just absolutely get demolished in D1. But I think that's just
Yeah.
kind of natural with a larger division. Like the skill gap's just gonna be wider. So
Mm.
It's not like it's the craziest thing in the world, but like some D2 teams like totally just like when they come to D1, it's just like it's not looking too good for them. I can say that from experience myself. But
Of course, Aurora last season.
so yeah, I think we still have like 9 or so in the room. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, don't know what happened to someone because I'm not exactly sure what's the holdup right now. I think we're just waiting a little bit more.
Hopefully it's not anything connectivity wise. Well, je avec les gyroscope.
You gotta stop. French, I'm sorry. Like you gotta.
Dude. All right. I think it's safe to say I do not have a GCSE in French, and obviously for you who don't know, for those who don't know, because obviously I'm British, we have GCSEs in the UK, which are basically final exams once you leave school. And I didn't take French as a GCSE. I took Spanish, which I still don't know anything about anyway. But you know.
Damn, bro, that's crazy. All right, so we have people joining the room now. Finally, Despair just gonna head out. He has internet issues. I don't know.
I'm really hoping not.
Maybe he just wants those 5 coins.
Maybe, dude.
Guess we'll find out.
5 coins. That like I don't know by how much it increases your speed by exactly. I don't know what the multiplier is, but 5 coins is better than what 4 coins than you would have.
That player me's kind of sus though.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
All right,
well, the Spare's back. I'm really hoping the room just doesn't close. Oh, he's gone again.
I guess he's out again. It might be Flo, because I know Flo has had some issues where like he blocks the room if people are in. Like he has to join last sometimes. Like Flo just hopped in and then Spare said peace out.
You'll have to see. You'd hate to see it if someone actually just can't get in the room. Is he here?
Spare's back. Maybe. I don't know.
Is he here? Dude, bet he's literally gonna fly out the moment the room starts. It's gonna start 5v6.
Oh, all right. I guess we're starting.
Guess we're starting.
Oh no, he's just preparing. Oh, we're starting. I can't count then.
Oh, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. World Friend Star versus Prestige. Who's gonna win? Place your bets in chat.
Yeah, let's get a hashtag Prestige win if you're for Prestige, or hashtag WF win if you're for World Friend Star. Well, we're going to get started here, Week 6 MKU Primetime. We're watching Mars's point of view if you are interested, and believe... Well, it's WF, yeah, so they likely got a lot of the starting spots, so classic RWS first race. But she's going to go with ED. I think ED's kind of fallen off of the meta. Like, at the beginning of 8D, ED was, like, always played every single race. And now it's just kind of...
Dude, I'm surprised you can remember that far. That was, what, coming up to 3 years ago. Almost 3 years ago now, because we're in 2020 now, dude. 3 years ago this game's been out. Okay, all right. Was that really necessary?
I don't know. I'm trying to reach sketch levels of toxicity with my jokes.
You know what? I'll give it to you, man. I'll give it to you. I think we're going to RWS, yeah.
For race 1. So... Mars, since he's the host, going to be starting it first, so main goal, just get coins, don't get hit, don't get bumped, the usual. It's going to be on the Roy Sander bike.
There can be a few bumps at the start of a stadium, and it sucks if that happens to you when you're in first and second, because usually if you do get bumped, you go down to like just a fat like 6th or 7th, which is nowhere near where you want to be in the middle of the pack in stadium.
So Mars is going to get a coin, so I think he's just going to opt to get the 4, which he will. And he's going to be at 6 coins early on, still in 2nd place. So top tier WF early on, but it is RWS at the start, so bumps are a big factor.
He's going to get a 2nd place box as well, and now he's going to probably be in 1st. He's going to have a shroom in.
But
yeah, he messed up a bit. I think he was forced to use that.
Also there, so it's going to be top 3 for WF going towards the end of lap 1.
Yeah, really early nice start on the side of World Friend. And I would assume most of Prestige are Waluigi.
Oh, and he throws a Despair into the air. Despair had a bomb, so that could have been very bad for WF, but I think Lampy may got taken out there. No, was that Sebas,
I think.
Yeah.
I think Sebas. Yeah, he was the one with the boomerang. I think he got taken out. So we do see at least the top 2. I didn't see who was behind Mars.
It was WF behind him when he looked back, so...
They
need a shock. Yeah, that's top 4 at least. So they're getting a sizable gap right now also. So it's looking like Prestige is gonna need at least a shock, or I mean a blue. I'm not even sure would do anything at this point. So
yeah, a blue when the opponent's top 4. I mean, obviously a blue is better than no blue.
Ryan's in 4th here.
Oh, not anymore. Bye. Oh,
that
that
banana
banana!
from
Where'd
Swift.
it come from?
Yeah.
Ryan
I
just
think
gonna
he-
get ended again, but
I think Swift threw it 4 and just bounced off a wall. Mars is just taking all the hits right now. This is not looking too good for him.
I do
We
see
do see
Julian
a
going
lot of
for
prestige
some.
back here.
I think that was oh no, Ryan's is who's that in last? Sebas maybe? I didn't see.
Waluigi,
Oh no,
they're in the-
Sebas is a Roy.
Yeah, Sebas is a Roy. You
That
see
fight.
Lofty and Mars back here. You're gonna have to watch out for the Bill, and that's gonna be Flo. So right now,
It's bottom 3 for World Friend.
Mars not even in the worst position right now. That still should be Swift in first.
Yeah,
So,
I think so.
he
It's
might
gonna
be
be
able
a
to take
tight
Sebas to
three.
the cut. There's a lot of prestige back here. Maybe this wreck can do something. He takes out Ryan's.
I think that's a good race for World Friend, even
Oh
with
yeah,
that
for
slight
sure.
back presence.
Yeah, it's gonna be a top 2, 6, 7,
Wow.
9,
I-
11.
That's still definitely a winning race. I don't think by as much as we originally anticipated, probably like a +8, +10. But yeah, still a good start for World Friend.
Yeah, and I was gonna be honest. Well, it's gonna be a +10 race for World Friends, so up 46 to 36. With that Nana, I believe Swift threw it forward and like it bounced off a wall and just landed right in front of him. And
Yeah.
that just started a chain reaction.
There was no way you were reacting to that either. Because it just plopped like literally right in front of him.
But I mean, honestly, that's kind of a standard RWS race. Like, shocks are not that common. There's like 1 or 2 blues, but I don't think there was a blue that race.
There was right at the end, but obviously it didn't do anything. Makes me think, was anyone from World Friend holding it? Or was it pulled just at the end? Don't know.
I mean, there's like, I think there was a constant person in the back, so it may have been a blue hold, but it was also like right at the end, so maybe not. But we're going to be going to Twisted Mansion for race 2, so proceeds with a lot of the spots behind the top 2. So they're going to be hoping for Shrooms get in the cut early on.
It's going to benefit them most definitely. And I think it wouldn't really surprise me if we do see a couple of World Friend in the top spots actually just like deliberately fail the starter boost or just like stop a little bit to get Shrooms. No, I don't think we did see that. No Shrooms whatsoever on the side of Prestige. Someone got taken out.
I think that was a 1-for-1 right there. I think Despair threw the green and he got trail as it happened.
Okay.
But it's going to be Roberto in first, obviously the inward drifting biker. So TM, it's pretty even, but there are some turns where inward bikers do better than like Shooties, for example. So, and it's also Roberto. So like he's probably not losing first.
Yeah, this really isn't that bad of a track. Oh, that green. I think he got hit by a green. But yeah, this definitely isn't too bad of a track. Nice green.
It's Ryan's Mars.
Dude, what is it? What is it with greens? Like this? There's another 2 greens there. So many greens. It's like 1.
That's really taken out there. Prestige, I believe, in 6, 7, 8 right now. Mars also getting taken out by this fire.
Roberto is still just about. Never mind. There's a blue shell.
Yeah, so Mars, I think you gotta stock up on coins right now. You still have time to get them, and you're only at 3, so definitely not where you want to be at right now. But I think Prestige might be in last right now. Ryan's gets taken out. Despair also back here. Roberto drops down to 9th, so
yeah, he dropped out as well. He didn't get blued. He dropped out, but he must have got hit. Either way.
So I mean, Swift is definitely the top.
Yeah, Sebas, Dragon got.
Oh, wait, no, he's not. It's top 2 for Prestige going to lap 3.
Yeah, that horn. Well, oh my god, that banana. That was like a double whammy.
Oh, and he gets ghosted. Rough. And just like that, it's looking like pretty good for Prestige. See Swift and Mars back here.
Yeah, Mars kind of got the the full cheese cracker selection right there. But yeah, so he's in last right now. That's a clean bottom 2.
Blue coming in for, I believe, Dragon or Sebas right now. And that's going to get them over the glider. Not sure where the rest of Prestige is. We see a DK kind of in the middle.
Yeah, you see someone,
first
Royce
got hit
fan
with
out.
the line.
I think Dragon got taken out, so he's back in 10th.
Mars still going to finish in last. But it's going to be a 1-4-5 still for WF, so...
But also a 9 bottom 2. That's going to nullify things a bit. That's going to be a winning race of World Friend again, I think, but just not by much.
Yeah, it's actually going to be a winning race for Prestige. It's going to be a +4. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So...
Even the top 2 couldn't save him there.
I mean, it's still early on, so it's not like that race will have a huge play, especially since it wasn't even that big of a race. But WS still holding on to the lead after 2. They're not for TikTok, which, I mean, makes sense. You can have 4 or 5 go for the middle handle and maybe get 2 items. Kind of interested to see what Prestige would go here with 2-3, because they have 2-3, but they also have, like, pretty low middle spots. So, May have to offer something strange.
Would they just opt for ED again? SA? Oh, yep, ED. Okay.
ED. So yeah, this one makes sense, I think, because DS, you're probably not even gonna get benefited that hard when the other team's 4-5. So ED definitely the better choice. Is it gonna be SA? Nah, it's gonna be TikTok. So, like I said earlier, there's the middle handle on the clock at the start of the race that some people take to maybe get 2 items, or it's just faster in general to go through. So, but it's also really easy to get bumped off of. So
It's very easy to get bumped off, and if you do, you can expect to be in at least a bottom 2 spot.
So we see Mars starting in the back here. He may want to opt to just go for the coins wide if he's able to, just get like basically 10 coins super early on in the race. But we'll see what he does. He's definitely gonna. So yeah, so he's gonna go for the coins, but he did miss, I believe, like basically all of them besides one.
Yeah, we see a lot. I think a few people did get bumped off. All the people who went for the middle.
See Despair and Sebas in the front here. Also a Roy, that could be Dragon, but it could also be Swift. But if that's Dragon, that could be huge. I think it is, because I think I saw Swift's name for a second. So it's looking like pretty good for Prestige early on.
Just fire. You can't really do much, I don't think, with Lanfy being here.
Makes the cut. I think some people failed it, because he's showing in fourth right now. Gonna go for the fire, and Sebas does not connect, but he does get Despair. Oh no, it was Ryan's.
Ryan's, yeah. I think Despair failed the cut. So he's going to be chilling in the back right now.
It's going to be 2-3-4 for WF.
Yeah, Sebastian's kind of got his back. Even though he is in first, he does kind of have his back against the wall with all these World Friend members coming up. So he's going to have if there's a blue shell by World Friend that comes in, then Prestige are kind of in trouble.
Yeah, you're definitely going to be wanting to pray for the blue shell. We see Lanfy chaining reds here, so maybe he'll just be able to do it manually. I think he's a green, though. Oh, those greens, he's going to watch how he hits Lanfy. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, that does suck.
I believe that is still flow next to him. Yep. So yeah. Still 2-3 for WF, but that's definitely going to be pretty bad if you're Lanfy.
I think Lanfy still is in around the 6th place area, so he's not doing too bad right now. Who's that in last? What are they holding?
That might be Despair, because considering he failed cut and he's just like not been seen since then. Possibly. Or maybe it's someone holding blue. I guess we'll find out.
Actually, yeah.
Well, maybe DC also, but.
Probably Despair.
But yeah, it's WF. Oh, no, it's a blue hold.
Okay.
But this is all WF right now in these spots, so
I think
it's at least at 2-3-5.
Yeah, Sebas holding down the fort of the first place, but yeah, as you can see, 2-3-4-5, 8-10.
That 9 bottom 2 is definitely gonna hurt Prestige there, and it's gonna be a +12, so definitely not worst case scenario. +12 is definitely like it's easily comebackable from. But I mean,
that's true. But World Friend Star, they've had what 3 winning races in a row now. Oh, never mind. No, Prestige got yeah.
See, maybe Dolphin Shoals coming in to get the change to Streetle. What are they debating? Maybe not. Maybe ED. Maybe they're just delaying the track.
Nah, I bet you he's actually he's I thought I kid you not. I thought he was actually gonna either he's gonna think about going boat. Boat is underrated, yeah. even though I don't go boat myself.
Nah, I'm not a Landship fan. Doesn't drive as well. But RMC versus DS. I mean, I think DS can honestly benefit Prestige a bit because they do have the coins, obviously.
Yeah.
Bill Strat. So, not the worst case scenario. It's also obviously still like super early in the war. So, and it's like 16, 14 points difference. And I think everyone is on the Streetle device, except for second. I'm not sure.
On the Streetle device. But I mean, it's kind of what you'd expect, though, right?
Yeah.
It just straight up is the meta. We're in D1.
I like the extra sweat going through.
Yeah, most definitely.
See, Ryan's at first going to get the shroom, so he's going to have a little bit of a breakaway early on.
Yeah, Ryan's just kind of going fast right now. We just see Roberto isn't last.
Yeah, he might just be going for the Bill Strat. Definitely not the worst choice to do. See, Mars maybe going to be able to get Sebas here with the boomerang, but maybe Dragon, but he's going to get hit. And
I'm not sure
who it was. The back early on.
Someone at Triple Greens didn't quite see the name tag, but we do see a couple of World Friend back here. There's Theo in 9th. Someone got hit in 11th. I don't know who that is.
That was WF. I think it was Lanfy in 11th.
Okay. So yeah. That boomerang's not going to be able to do much work. You see Dragon stopping at set.
Okay, Maybe Roberto has a shock, because it wasn't just Dragon, it was Sebas also.
Sebas as well.
I guess we'll just have to wait and see if he's gonna use any items there in the back, but could see a shock in play here. But I mean, you don't want to hold it on for too long also. Just
it's most certainly possible. And assuming that there is a lot of World Friend at the top, they might actually, if there is a shock, it's probably going to come after Prestige over the glider. So around now maybe, but we'll have to
find out. And no shock for now.
For now.
Yeah,
oh no, Roberto's at a star.
So assume there is no shock for now, but if I guess it really depends who's in the front right now, because it definitely could be a lot of Prestige. I know Ryan's is definitely.
I think it has to be. There's the dodge he wanted. Sebastian's coming up in a star, in a bill. Sorry.
Yeah, it's just using that to prevent potential hitting by the bill. And this plant's honestly gonna suck here because you're surrounded by your entire team.
Yeah.
So Mars is gonna be stuck with this item. Can't really speed up either, unless he wants to slow down. But it's still his team all behind him also.
Yeah, Roberto still is in last place right now. Oh, because he's holding blue. The
bomb!
Oh, that bomb going off, that's huge. That has to be top 2 for Prestige. I'm not sure who's behind Flo right now, but
Mars still holds it on a third, but it's still gonna be a lot of W up behind, but that's gonna be top 2 for Prestige. Definitely
top 2 6-8 for Prestige.
That actually might be a W friendly race still then if it's top 2 6-8.
You think?
It's definitely not gonna be a big one if it is a win.
Yeah.
So just gonna switch off a Strudo right now. Gonna change up the movements. As I mean, you'd what? They had 3, 4, 5. So probably Excite Bike Arena. I know W definitely does like this track. I see them pick it a lot. I remember in a scrim, they got like top 4, 6 something on Prestige, like on the 11th race. It wasn't enough to beat them, but like it was like so close after that race, so they definitely have confidence in it against them.
That's actually news to me. I did not expect Wolfriend to be a wheelies team.
But we're gonna be going to Plant Slide, so obviously Roberto, inward drifting biker, so definitely helps him. He's the only one in the room as well. And I mean, Prestige obviously when it was originally formed, it's like Z, DVP, and some RK members. So, and I think all 3 of them have played Piranha Plant quite enough, so like they just naturally have enough experience on this track. So yeah, it's gonna be that race was a +4 Prestige, so it's gonna narrow the needle a little, narrow the lead just a little bit.
What was that you said? Narrow the needle?
Doesn't matter. All right.
Oh, that bump is not what you want. So Master's gonna go straight down to last place. Not for long. I think
a lot of people falling off here.
Yeah, Flo was one of them. And if that is another one of World Friend,
got taken out.
Yeah, I think that is still an advantageous start for Prestige though, even with Roberto back here, because we do see a World Friend in what 6, 7, 8.
That's either Sebas or Dragon in second as well. So it's gonna be at least a Prestige top 2, maybe even more.
Yeah, we do see World Friend all having shrooms. I don't mind. That's Despair. Now whipping out the bananas.
Honestly, Nanas on this track are completely busted just because of how narrow the track is, so you're never really safe from a Nana. Like, just there, that was pretty close, but, like, you can never be safe. But Strick's gonna get taken out, and Mars somehow avoids that green, and it's gonna be 4-5 WF. That's gonna be at least a top 3, though. For
yeah, well, is it?
No, it has to be. Swift and Mars are the only Roys on,
okay.
Fairly sure. And, yeah, I think so.
And we do see a
so
6-7 as well. Yeah, 6-7 as well. So if that's a top 3, 6-7.
Did Dragon have fire? Swift has a bomb. Yeah, so it's gonna be top 3 for Prestige going to lap 3 here. This bomb could potentially pay dividends. Not sure.
Where's he gonna throw it though?
Yeah, the ceiling's way too low to really do anything here.
And they're kind of
it's both of the Goombas. That I don't think I've ever seen Goombas be that sus before. But there's a blue.
And he misses it.
And he missed the horn. It's gonna be bad for Dragon.
It's not the first time I've seen that.
He might be close enough to maybe sneak into first with this Shroom.
Well, Sebas has got to try and back. Yeah, he tried.
He connected with someone. Not sure who it was though.
Who though?
And it's gonna be a close one here. As Mars is gonna get ready to take the cut. Ryan's also. Wait, they all have the
horn. No!
What a play by Sebas, and that's gonna demolish Mars' race.
Mars. Oh no.
I mean, this is D1. That's what you want to see.
Wow. The fact that you had it hidden as well. That's a
And
top
it's gonna be a top
4.
4. So that's gonna
Top
give
4.
Prestige the lead.
Yeah, most definitely. Top 4, 9-10. Amazing play by Sebas. Having the horn hidden, I think that's actually what's more impressive. Just the fact that he just kept it hidden, so Mars had no idea. And so Mars was thinking, oh, what, you're holding a banana? I know you're probably going to try and block the cut, but I'm just going to go wide and just take the cut and get first. But little did Mars know, Sebas had a trick up his sleeve. Straight down into 11th goes Mars. That's a top 4 for Prestige. Oh. Well, not quite sure where Mikkel went, but I guess I'm. Oh no, you're back.
All right, I'm back. Yeah. So.
All right. What was that?
Yeah, I kind of had a weird internet thing, but yeah. So it's gonna be a plus 24 race. I'm not sure if you said this, but it's gonna be a plus 24 race for Prestige. So they're gonna be up 10 after race 5. But we're gonna be going to Water Park. I'm assuming this is a Prestige pick.
Oh my god, that name. Park Glow Gloop.
I mean, gotta do what you gotta do.
I never knew that water park in French was Park Go Gloop.
Yeah, obviously another inward heavy drifting track. So
yeah,
we're gonna get benefited here. Definitely a Z track as well in the past, so like Plant Slide. Definitely gonna have some more experience on it. I know WF does not pick this track at all, so
yeah. We do see Philo as a red, and that's Dragon and Ryan's with Shrooms. They're gonna all take the cut. That bump is not what you want. Mars recovering fairly well as he could have. Julian's gonna get taken out somehow. I think by Flo. Mars gonna get
back right now, but we see Roberto back here as well, and that's definitely not what you want to see if you're Prestige. Considering if he's in first here, he's most likely not gonna get hit out. Besides like a blue shock, so
yeah.
You see first have a little bit of a breakaway though.
It's Julian. Julian's kind of chilling in last place right now. Roberto has a single green and 10th, or he did. Triple Shrooms on a star. Well, what's Julian holding? That is a star, right?
Yeah, that's definitely a star. If it was shock, it would have looked a little bit different.
Crazy, eh?
He's probably just gonna have to back this.
I think he has to.
Right next to him.
That's a lot of World Friend back here right now.
Yeah, it's not looking too good. I think that has to be it, either Sebas or Dragon there in first then.
Flo got taken out as well.
Is this top 5 for Prestige?
It's possible.
I guess we'll have to find out. But it's looking really good right now. Oh, these triple reds! Take out Ryan, takes out Sebas. Wait, no. Sebas is gone.
Wait, yes. Sebas is here. Roberto's going to sneak back into 3rd. Swift's coming up. Julian's also coming up in star.
With the greens.
That's at least a top 3.
That was definitely still
5, I think. Top 3-5 for Prestige, I think. Oh no, Valor's up here.
3-4. Yo, Valor making that race look better than it was. So definitely a little bit of a barrier for Prestige, but they are going to expand their lead this race going into halftime.
Yeah, so what looks like a decent start from World Friend, it's now looking like a decent halftime for Prestige. Back to wheelies with World Friend. Prestige is going to opt for DKJ. That's kind of understandable with what, 1-3-4 was it?
Yeah, DKJ for second, you literally just have to be praying that A, you get a Sherman, B, you still manage to stay on the track without losing spots by the time the bounce pad goes in. But it's going to be
very easy to lose spots.
Yeah, Prestige is going to double their lead to a plus 20 going into halftime. So definitely still doable for WF. Like, we saw a plus 20 race take place like 2 races ago. So definitely just take back the lead in 1 race. So nothing really to worry about. But obviously, you'd rather be in the lead than you would be losing.
All right. So going into race number 7 then. Prestige.
I know you want to say the track name. Don't do it.
I mean, I legit did not even look at it, but now that you said that, dude, Forêt Tropicale DK.
All right, bro. No. Yeah, DKJ. Prestige has gotten what, 3 track picks in a row?
Yeah, right. Because there was
So.
Oh, that red's kind of a. Well, I guess the red's getting the free 15 points.
Mars.
But,
Somehow stays on the track. Not sure who he hit there.
Dragon? Yeah, I think so.
Is he gonna go? Yeah, he's gonna go for
Yeah.
the coins. Get 7 coins here on this track where the coins are kind of a luxury. So
They are, yeah.
see Dragon in the back here. Roberto also. Track definitely doesn't favor him at all.
I think that is still a decent amount of prestige in the front with World Friend behind, though. This Fire can't really do much whatsoever with this. There is Ryan's right behind him, but apart from that, what can he do with this?
Nothing. He's
Exactly.
he's gonna have to toss one. Oh, he got Swift. That's
Mars,
unfortunate.
come on, Mars, bro, what are you doing? Not on stream.
Nerves. What happened? Oh no, it's just lag. But we see Roberto really far back there, so maybe
he's very
far on his mind.
I think it's only one thing he could have on his mind right now. He's going for that stick, right? But that's, I think, a possible top 3. No, that's Theo.
Yeah, on third, but that's probably a top 2 then. Maybe
most likely, yeah. Not a great pull for fifth.
Wait, Julian get taken out. There's gonna be creeps coming up, so he's gonna have to watch out there. Failure gets taken out. And he's gonna get sent to the way back now after that. But we see Julian is still here.
Theo's gonna have to do work. Oh, Julian's gonna get greened. I'm not sure who. I think that actually might have been his own green trying to take out Theo. So, assuming that's Sebastian first, we've got Theo in. Did that hit him?
But if you're WF, you gotta be praying for this blue right now. You gotta get that top 2, get a winning race here.
Despair has greens. He's coming. Oh. Nah,
white lines. He's gonna have to unable to get the UMT there, so he's gonna lose a little bit of time on the spare.
Triple greens. Oh
so
no!
Probably Roberto holding them. He's gonna have to stay in the air a little bit longer. But
someone's gonna take it out.
Is this gonna be top 2 for World Friend?
The blue, the blue.
Oh, he gets hit by the blue. Swift gets hit as well, but this is looking really good for WF. I think that was 1, 3, 4, 5.
4, 5, 7, 11. That's a huge race for World Friend. Damn, that was a roller coaster.
We have a 2-point difference with 5 races left.
Nice.
But that blue, I don't know. I don't really see blues that late, so I'm not sure if the blue always goes that route with it going on the top half. But I mean,
I was gonna point it out because the blue always does go that route, I think, and so that's why I called it early because I wasn't really sure if Mars knew because like he was just kind of chilling like wide directly in the middle of the path. I was kind of thinking, I don't know if it was just a simple mistake from Mars or.
I don't really think he had a choice because the bomb like it was in the middle of the track, like the one that got Sebas. So it may have just like forced him to stay tight or whatever, and then he just didn't have the correct line to go the tight path. But I mean, if he got second there, WF would be in the lead right now. So really makes you think.
Really makes you think. Oh, I missed the track name. It's okay. It probably wasn't anything crazy since it's just GBA Mario Circuit. Boring track for a boring name, boring track. What can I say? No, I like RNC. Right, there's a lot of people just pressing the B button. That's at least half the room. Wow, and quite a decent amount of World Friend too, from what I can see. We see Lanfi. We see I think it was Theo, I'm not sure. And obviously Mars is back here. Couple of prestige as well. So obviously the first 30 seconds of RMC and just most back-end tracks don't really matter because obviously you can't get shock.
See a lot of people trying to go for the shock there with the blue.
He's gonna yeet it.
Oh, no item and yeah, he's just playing with fire there, honestly.
Yeah. Julian with a bill.
He's
probably going to use this. Yeah. He's probably going to use this here. Yeah, he's going to use it here. So if you're Mars, Mars is extremely far behind right now.
It's not looking too good for him. He's going to no bill either. This is kind of, he's going to need the shock here basically to help out his team. Maybe a bill? Yeah, so he does get it, so he's probably just going to save it for the cut here, but he's really far behind, so it's not like...
He's very far behind. I don't think there's a way you can get a decent spot unless somehow someone in 10th has a shock or something, but...
I mean, we got the Roy squad coming up in the top 6 here. They're 5 of the top 6.
Yeah, wow.
But, not sure who exactly... You see Roberto get taken out there. Maybe it's... Well, it's at... One of them has to be...
Spam shock? Spam... Theo.
Dragon gets destroyed, so that means that had to be Sebas in the front there. Is that going to be last place for Dragon?
Oh yeah, most definitely. He's just chilling.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
never mind.
it's just
Whoa.
unluck. But, the map lag. But, that seemed like a pretty even race. I don't think anyone really
Yeah.
got a big spot there.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there.
So we're going to be going into
Seems pretty neutral.
the final Grand Prix of this MKU Primetime War. And WFC be like, all right, we need this track. Every track right now is so vital considering how close this war is. And Excite Bike Arena, definitely one of the more bag heavy tracks, but not impossible to front run since there is only like 2 shortcuts, obviously. And we see MW coming out for Prestige here. Obviously, probably have better running skills than WF. So if they get a lead early, they're probably just going to keep it. But we're going to be going to Excite Bike Arena.
He
So
finally gets the pick.
Yes, yeah, but that race was a +6 for Prestige, so they're going to expand their lead to 8 points with 4 races to go, so still anyone's game.
Man, most definitely. Race 9, Arena de Wheelies. That's a lot of Waluigi difference. I'm sorry, dude. I had to do it. Dude, I saw the opportunity, so I went for it. Anyway, yeah, Mars is going to stop here. I'm sure he's not the only one. Yep, Despair's chilling back here as well.
Maybe some shockery take place this race, but we're going to have to see how willing Mars is to bag. And I mean, after that previous race, not sure if I'd feel comfortable staying back again. But, see some Waluigis in the front. Would not be surprised if it was like Despair, for example. But, see Roberto also up there in second. Yeah, so Julian's going to be the one getting hit out. Mars is going to have to keep his distance here because Roberto's red. But it's a lot of prestige up here.
He's going to chain that anyway. Oh, that's a bit sus.
He may just want to get rid of the Shroud just to make sure.
He's going to... Oh, don't land on the red? Okay, yeah, we good.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think...
No warning either.
Wow, no warning. Literally no warning.
I mean, he may have just been right behind, like, beside him.
Dude, but, Dragon literally said, here, hold this. he just took it.
It's a fat L for Mars, but, definitely more WF back here, at least in the middle spots than, Prestige right now. See a bomb come in.
Roberto's still in first. He's kind of chilling right now, I think. Oh, that's a blue. So Roberto is,
Mars getting no box. That's rough.
Yeah, Thea with fire and red. Bottom 3 for World Friend right now. But I mean, the pack is somewhat close.
Super close. Yeah, Mars is basically just guaranteed at least a bottom 3 spot right now.
Yeah, triple shrooms and a star.
You just gotta hope that the rest of the team for WF is getting in the front. We see some Waluigi's taking some hits.
Yeah, one of them being Julian, I think. That's got to be our last place. Oh, we do see Roberto back here now as well.
Oh, yeah. Ryan. Oh, they hit each other. Or never mind, but that has to be really good for WF.
Julian back here too?
But Prestige get the 2-3-4. That's definitely a winning race for WF.
Yeah,
but doubt it's enough to take the lead.
Yeah, I don't think so. 2-3-4, but not much else.
What even happened there at the end with Ryan's and Roberto?
Was it just miscommunication? Because it looked like someone got trailed.
Yeah, I think it was a trail also. I was just confused like what actually hit.
It did look like they both actually got each other, which would have been quite,
I was like,
that actually would have been quite funny, admittedly.
So yeah, just waiting for the race scores to come in. It's gonna be a tied race.
Oh wow.
So we have 3
this
races
is kind of
left.
Kind of getting to the nitty-gritty right here.
I mean, this kind of makes sense. Top 2 teams in the div, leaders of both conferences. You want a close war.
Yeah, most definitely.
So happy that we're getting that.
All right, Prestige once again. Gonna go for Disco, but
see WF being like, oh, you picked MW? I got you this time, but we're gonna be going to ED for race 10. I don't know. Who you feeling right now? Final 3 races.
Dude, I mean, I don't know. It's been so close. There have been a couple swing races, but I mean, you can literally see at the top of the screen, 3 races to go. There's what 8 points in it. This is literally still anyone's game.
Anyone's video game.
Excuse me. So, you see Mars not going to opt for the strat. Probably he's going to take the safe route just to nab them coins. Someone's holding a red. I'm not sure who that is.
It's Roberto.
Reverse. There's another Waluigi holding a red behind him as well. Right.
So Mars gonna get the draft, and it's Prestige right now in top 2. Mars gonna have something to say about it, but he doesn't get an item.
Yeah, Despair's not gonna drag this. He's not gonna take the risk of hitting
If I was
Dragon.
Despair, I'd probably go wide here just to make sure that second place would have a red. I mean, it's
Oh,
worth
that
it at
horn!
this
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
That's just. There's nothing you can do about that. That's literally you just. That's just a video game saying no, I don't want you to win. But I mean,
See Roberto
again,
on the
it's
back.
only lap 1. Yeah, we do see Roberto in the back.
I mean, ED is definitely one of the more difficult tracks to catch on. Like, if you're in, like, 10th or something at this turn, lap 3, and, like, you see first, like, already, like, passing on top of you at the top of your screen, you're like, oh, yeah, this is over.
I mean, there is a Bill strat.
Yeah, but, I mean, that's in the cut.
Yeah.
See if... Whoa, what was
Whoa,
going
what's
on
Valor
there?
doing? A Swift stopping
is
as
there
well.
A shock? There's a lot of people dropping.
Yeah. All of World Friend, by the looks of things. That is
Mars. Oh, and he... Yeah, that's
or was it intentional to get a dodge? See?
Oh, well, he does have play.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure Shock would do that much if Prestige is top 5. Like, honestly. But we'll see. See Sebas back here. What's he gonna do with this ghost?
There is a Bill. If there's gonna be a shock, it's probably gonna come soonish.
Yeah, you don't want to wait too long.
Never mind, that's right
now.
I think there is a shock.
Is that him with the... Oh, no, it's not.
No. I actually do think there is a shock for World Trend.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Roberto can't use his dodge either. Whoa, look at the... Yo, look. Look at... Oh, never mind.
Here they come.
That's true. It's looking kind of over the top, right? But, Mars in first /
second place Shroom. Second place Shroom. Get it.
Nope. He does get the red, but it's Swift, so it's not like it matters. But we see Prestige back there.
I don't think Mars is going to keep second here. No.
Gotta toss the red. She's gonna keep it, and okay, I thought he got 5th there, but I think that's 1, 3, 4. Or 1, 4, 5, I should say. Yeah, 1, 4, 5, 6.
6, 10, 11. That is definitely a good race. Oh, this is actually really close now.
2-point game. It's a 2-point game. You got 2 races left.
I'm not sure how I'm liking this.
Anyone's game. This is realistically just a coin toss at this point. Both teams probably sweating. They know that they can't lose this. Gotta have the bragging rights.
Where are we gonna go though? That's the question. World Friend with what was it? 1, 4, 5, 6?
1, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
I'm gonna get MW.
He's gonna be banking on the bagging track for what is this, race 10, race 11? This is race 11.
Race 11. Yeah, I do like the Mount Wario pick. 4, 5, 6 and pull Shrooms and Shroom up at the start, and hopefully as long as first doesn't get taken out, World Friend are gonna look good at the start of the track, I think.
Can we go into Cheeseland? Maybe some more shockery?
I don't think so.
MW. This is a war. I don't really know what other words to describe it with.
Good job.
Thank you.
Good job. Thank you. Right. So 2 points, 2 races, 1 victor. You see what I did there? Yeah, I like it.
All right, bro. You should
Who's gonna take it? I don't know. I'm actually kind of excited.
Guess we'll find out. MW definitely not one of the more shock-prone tracks on this, obviously. Last turn, but you need to be pretty far behind to get that. And bagging not really an option when it's a track like this with no laps. So.
You see Roberto once again chilling in the back at the start of the race. Definitely not the first time we've seen that. Ooh, I thought he was going to fall off.
Gonna go for the iceberg. Does make it. Swift also making it too. He might have bumped off 3rd.
Oh, that was Sebas. That was Sebas. Oh, no, it was Swift.
No, Sebas was right behind him.
Okay.
In 3rd. Yeah.
Oh, he's a red. He is armed. He is armed, dude.
But is he dangerous?
Well, I mean. Oh, Sebas is gone. Where's Sebas? I didn't see him. He's gone. Poof.
I don't know, but it's still.
Either way.
Ryan's also up there. This double defense is huge. You made it. Like, you just gotta hold on this with your life if you're Mars, because
yeah, I'm not liking this coin count though.
Baylor though, those greens, what's he gonna do?
Is he gonna throw them up and cut?
Did Ryan's hit that?
No.
But he's just probably
gonna get red. Oh.
So Ryan's greens of his own, and so does Lanfi right behind Mars.
More greens, more greens.
Holy, what is going on? This is like. All right, so 3 for 5 for WF. Swift still in first. But
Mars is gonna. Whoa, what is that pull? A 6th place red?
Oh, he could have changed the star there also.
Yeah.
I mean, if there were to be a shock, it would be right now. Flo just, yeah, Flo's race is over.
Oh, who's that in 10th? So that's World Friend, and this is bad. Unless Flo pulls a shock.
No, that's Roberto, I think, considering the way that person.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But there's a shock. Flo pulled the shock, but this is gonna get Sebas and Roberto in the boxes. Julian maybe as well.
That's a lot of World Friend in the top, dude. That's a lot.
What's going down?
Swift's gonna get
hit
taken
as well.
out.
This is looking really good for Prestige.
Is
He's
it?
trying his best to hit
Is
him.
it, dude? I think World Friend. That's a good race.
Top 2-4. They're gonna get back into the lead. Yeah, I'm kind of tossed honestly right there. But going into race 11, how much will WF lead by?
I'm gonna guess probably around 12 or 14.
I think it's gonna be less than 10. It's either gonna be 10 or less than 10.
Oh, really?
Because I mean they were down 2 naturally. I guess we'll just have to see.
That was a pretty good race for World Friend, though, was it not?
I don't know. I'm just kind of waiting. I'm staring at the Toad bot. Yeah, as Teep said, imagine Primetime not coming down at the last race. I'm pretty sure like basically every single Primetime is in super close.
You love to see it.
Well. So yeah, so let's see what's going on. It's gonna be a plus 10 for WF. Prestige is down 10 with 1 race to go, and they're contemplating this pick right now.
Choo-choo.
And 64 Rainbow Road. I will not be Dragon. I don't know what's going on with him. He is not picked with the team recently.
I mean, I don't blame him. Honestly, don't blame him.
Yeah, I can't say I'm a fan, but are we gonna be going there? Yes.
Can't say you're a fan, bro. You literally picked Choo Choo against us in MKU today.
I had no choice.
You had no. Oh yeah, well, that's what they all say.
You're
a secret Choo Choo fan.
No,
What's going on?
Do not get me started. I could write an essay on why this track is terrible. But this is the Prestige pick, right?
Yeah.
So their main goal is to draft this top 2-4, get in the front, get the victory. But it's gonna come down to these 3 sections here and some drafts, maybe some bumps. But I mean, this is what Primetime really is. It's gonna come down to the last race.
Some bumps in the ramps. We'll have to see. Someone's holding a red. That's Ryan's. Roberta holding a shroom. All the.
Ryan's probably just gonna hold it. Mars gonna have to be careful not to get bumped off here while drafting, since you are definitely more vulnerable.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't think anyone got bumped off.
Oh, Mars stays on the track.
That's bomb.
Oh no! I've never seen that before, dude. If that costs WF the war, you have to feel so bad for Mars. But that was at least bottom 2 WF. This top 2 for Prestige as well. And there's probably like, oh my god, Flo.
Wow, goodbye, Flo.
Swift back here as well. Is
See
this
you
gonna
next
be it?
But it's lap 2. Come
There's no laps. Oh yeah, Flo's going for it hard.
He got it last race. Can he do it again?
I don't know, man. Shocks aren't that common here.
No dodge.
It's going down.
Lampy's
gets taken out as
gone.
well. This is looking very good for Prestige. Swift also gets taken
Swift
out.
is gone.
In the hands. Valor also.
Valor's gone.
Wait, is there a shock? Because Valor dropped hard, but this top 5 is gone.
This top 5, dude. Even if there is a shock, it's too late. Last is in a bill. This is it. This has to be it. Prestige
gonna take the W, just using their dodges. There's the blue. Roberto's gonna take home
question. I think that's just
it.
That is definitely a Prestige win. There's no way.
Yeah.
Top 5. Top 5.
5-9 for Prestige, and they're gonna take the W on N64 Rainbow Road Race 12.
That was some clutch last race. Out of all, admittedly, I actually am a little bit salty. Out of all the tracks to end that really hype war, it was Choo Choo, and with such a huge race as well.
Yeah. So that's gonna be a plus 34 race for Prestige, as they're gonna take a plus 24 win against World Friend Star. Your final score is 504 Prestige to 480 World Friend, and I mean.
Yeah. Poor one out for World Friend Star. They were leading for, I think, the majority of this war.
I don't think so. There was like the middle of the war was all Prestige leading.
Oh, was it? Okay. It was close, nonetheless.
Oh yeah, that was quite the war.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. That Mars getting hit there, that you have to just wonder what would have happened if he stayed on, because he was in 3rd. So it's definitely unfortunate. But that's just how the game goes sometimes. And I mean, both these teams are still in very good position.
Oh, yeah.
For the playoffs. So I'm pretty sure that's what they're going to be heading towards these last 2 weeks of the season. And there's only 4 wars left for everyone in MKU. So definitely do or die time.
Yeah. And if I would just like to call you out real quick, Mikkel. I'm being told by Brandon that apparently, against me and MKU, it actually was you who suggested Choo-Choo. So,
No, that is definitely false. But besides that, I don't think I have anything else to say. So thank you all for watching. I'm Mikkel. Been joined
I
with
am
Squidz.
Squidz. Yes, indeed. Squidz is me. Thank you all for watching.
So yeah, thank you all, and we'll see you guys next week.
Peace out.